everybody's in the screen on this one.
On that one. I
Yeah,
don't mind.
we just gotta wait for Saddam Numsi to sit down over here.
I'm not sitting down. Say something. They watching.
Well, can I bring up Tickety Talk first? You just grown for real, for real.
Where you gonna sit your phone? So, do you have another one of these? What is this?
You know, you fancy. You got commercials.
Your little
I
camera.
know he did. See, he did.
Just did.
You gonna say nothing, but you caught him.
On Android, it'll tell you your lens is dirty and you need to wipe it off.
Well,
So what you trying to say? Android's better?
I say.
I have to disagree with that one.
It is. Oh, that's what happened.
Almost took the L, baby.
I almost caught it on live, too.
Hey, bro.
I would have lost some cool points on that one.
All we were gonna do was push you to the side
Keep
and
on
keep moving.
rolling.
For real. So, we're in the infantile stage of trying to figure this thing out.
What's up, Shelby? We about to do a pre-broadcast of our fishing podcast. So stay tuned, keep watching.
What are you doing?
And,
Oh, you're going to cut another
Like my
one?
man trying to come up with a stand for me.
Hey, YouTube, we're going live in just a little bit. This is
Going live. We live already.
We are live already.
Yeah.
This is Crappie Fishing with Drysdale. Y'all already know that. You got my man right here, AC, Crappie based by CMI.
That's right. Yes,
And
sir.
Big Play Ray
Big
over
Play
there in
who?
the background.
Big Play who?
Big Play Ray.
Hey, man.
AKA who?
Crappie Fishing all day with Big Play
There
Ray.
it is.
Oh. So anyways, stay on, Shelby.
I think I messed that up,
So that might be.
Yeah, it does look like you messed it up, but
I can do it
I
like
got
that,
some
right?
snow yet, bro? Or
I
is
can
that a
do it
bad
like that
question?
right there.
I mean, I
Yeah,
know the
so-
answer to it.
We're just coming together so we can do a fishing report for Lake Oconee, Lake Lanier, and it's the three of us, trying to get together. As if I don't strangle nobody first.
or get strangled.
Can you see my
I've been
fresh haircut,
strangled before.
But we can't strangle you at your house, so
Thanks.
Why can't you?
it's hard to be a man in his own house. I know one thing, I'm undefeated at 30-72. Mike Tyson coming in, he take it, yeah.
You undefeated, bro.
Undefeated.
Who you beating
He
up?
ain't had no fights there.
I was just about to say, who you beating up
I'm
at?
just saying at 30-72, we ain't losing. You can't beat me at my own house.
Okay.
I found a knife or whatever.
A kniff?
What's up? What's up, cuz? We about to do
Is that good right now?
You know what? Never mind. Too late now.
What?
Just put something behind you.
What you gonna?
What, quit telling you what to do?
Yeah.
You need supervision.
Supervision. I need a supervisor.
Supervision stops you from doing stupid stuff.
How about that right there, boy? How about right there, boy? Look. All me, Blip.
Cameras on me.
And as y'all can see,
116.
while we're live, I'm gonna be tying some flies just because I know they're gonna take up majority of the show, big time. So
Who's they?
you know them.
What you talking about, Willie?
You know them. Those guys. So with that being said,
So let me ask a question first. Is that one on?
do you see the red light blinking?
That mean it's on?
Yes.
Okay. So here we go. Since
He gonna be the mediator
right.
/ moderator.
Because he can't think and talk and walk and chew bubble gum at the same time.
He back on
I
mediator.
cannot.
He back on mediator though.
Yeah, I know. So
Oh, my bad.
That's an inside joke.
the Decatur school system,
I didn't go to Decatur School System, Atlanta, Fulton County.
they fell short.
They did.
Right. So
Yes, they did.
what this is a precursor for what's going to be our podcast, in which we're going to talk about all kind of fishing topics and stuff like that, all in your video. And all kind of questions that'll be asked. And
And no, we're never going to keep it serious.
Right.
Oh man, I'm trying to keep it serious. Y'all
Right.
jokers. I'm
So-
gonna be stiff and silent.
so anyways, hold on. I gotta hold the baby in. So we gotta we're gonna come to y'all, ask y'all questions about different stuff because we haven't come up with a title for our podcast yet. So that's gonna be one of the questions.
What is this? Got my name up there.
That's Crappie Baits by CMI, sir. Put your glasses on.
Here, take
Put-
mine. No.
Put your glasses
I don't
on.
want
My
you
bad,
to.
my
I don't
bad.
want you to stretch my glasses out.
What you trying to say? You got a big old head.
Man,
That's all right.
Vivo Laddie. Got more head
That-
than
that-
you got, buddy.
he.
That's what she said.
You're right. He was. He looked like Barry Bonds. He looked like Pacquiao when he was on that juice. So, anyways, back to trying to be serious mode. So, some of this is gonna come. We're gonna come from on sites, different sites. We're gonna have all kind of different material. We're gonna have possibly gear to talk about, crappie baits
So
to
where
talk
are we
about.
streaming at right now, though?
Right now, we streaming from the lab of CMI Crappie Baits, the headquarters of the mad scientist mastermind.
Who that is?
That'd be you, sir.
Oh,
That'd be
oh,
you, boss.
oh,
That'd be you,
oh.
boss.
So,
Crappie Baits by
So we're
CMI.
on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook all at the same time.
for now,
For now.
more
Yeah.
to come. So, with all that being said, one of our topics that we've have tossed around, run into. Which one you want to do?
What we
Live
was just
scope
talking
or which-
Fall fishing.
fall
Yep.
fishing bite?
They're asking me to remember.
Right, him.
And I'm the one who's buffering all the time.
He the youngest.
How
too.
the fall fishing bite is going so far, and what techniques we're using, what colors we're using, how deep are the fish, so forth and so on. Stuff that y'all usually ask
Why not
whenever.
keep leaving in?
I ain't in that one.
Well, scoop back.
Hey, man, I ain't trying to stand up the whole time.
Why?
But anyway,
Why? Cause your hip hurt.
because my hip, baby.
Your hair.
How about you move
Ooh.
this?
Yeah, see, I can't, this chair don't work for me. I'm gonna have to
Old
stand up.
man syndrome.
I'll stand up a little bit, we'll just see.
So as you can tell,
That's called vanity.
What's that?
That you
I'm not even getting. I'm not even gonna get him
Good
started
side.
today, for
On this
real.
side.
I appreciate you guys tuning in. No, we are not on the water today, as Big Plate Ray said.
It's raining outside.
Rangin. Yeah, because I was gonna put the kayak in on Lake Varner today, but I'm not trying to be wet and cold. No,
But today, is today one of those days that ain't in water?
is
Yeah.
it?
What's today? Saturday?
Day. Yeah.
Saturday is in water.
He could have went fishing.
But
I could.
listening to the weather report, they talked about rain.
Mm-hmm.
I could have been fishing and been off the water before the rain came because the rain hadn't come yet, and it is 3:55.
He a meteorologist. It's raining somewhere.
But nobody asked you for your meteorological
Assessments.
assessments.
State of Mississippi.
Yeah.
So,
Georgia game coming on, man.
right.
Go Dogs.
Don't nobody want to see the Georgia Bulldogs, man.
Especially with all these.
Seminoles
Michigan-
all
what's
the
up-
way.
What's up, Debo? I mean, Debo, Carl. Well, I guess we called you Debo before Debo, didn't we?
So as you can tell, there's no structure in place right now. So we're not that we're all over the place. This is how we act every time we're together.
This how they act.
He the cornball, so he it's okay. What's up,
This,
Van
this, is,
Rico?
this is how we act when we're together, when we're on the water.
Look,
we very.
I gotta put my
See?
I gotta put my glasses on so I can see what my cousin's saying.
Before I can see.
Well, hey, the font's big enough.
Right,
Boy, what I tell you.
His font is like
Oh.
super huge.
right. Look, I ain't in denial. Look, read your font. That's right.
Welcome to live chat. Remember to.
Look how we leaning
I,
back.
no, I can read mine. I'm good there. I'm bad here.
I ain't in denial.
You just gotta
Denial
abide
is
by
just- denial is
community
just not-
guidelines.
Not a river in Egypt.
So anyways,
So let's talk about the fall bite.
Oh,
Right.
can I
Lake
talk
Lanier.
about this new hand tie though?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh.
Like, I'm trying something out because I can't sleep at night, so I have to tie some jigs. So I'm tying some jigs right now that doesn't have any feathers,
can you see?
no feathers, just flash. And
We should be able. We'll see
And-
off the bat.
I know, but
and
you can
I'll
see
put
it too.
up on the split screen when I go back to edit the video. I've actually caught some fish on these bad boys, and
When did you catch him?
Tuesday,
No.
One day this week.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
One of these days this week, I caught fish, but we weren't
Did
filming.
he say Monday, Tuesday? You got 5 other sport picks.
Hey, one of these days this week, I put some hammers in the boat, with these bad boys.
Let me see.
Unfortunately, it ain't that color.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was the maggot and
Yeah.
I'm buffering. Help me out.
There you go, buffer
So-
again.
This is this is what really happened. He was asleep. He was asleep literally. So when I go out on his boat, I'm off duty. So that's it. Was that him?
No, I'm. Oh,
Is
that
that
thing
like the
pretty.
gray ghost right there?
No, that's
We don't have the gray ghost, man.
killer.
Gray smoke?
We got the gray ghost killer.
Killer.
Okay.
That's right.
So
No gray ghost in this house.
we all fish.
Sorry, boss.
We all fish on. Well, they fish on the same lake. So
Oconee
they,
most of the
they
time.
fish on Lake Oconee because that's where they store their boat. I fish on Lake Lanier. So what they about 100 miles apart?
They're not that far.
Yeah.
You think they're 100 miles? They far enough apart.
Right. They about 70 plus miles apart. So the thing of it is you can fish a lake the same day, different bodies of water, they're gonna do different things.
Facts.
So there'll be times we'll be telling you what's happening on Lake Oconee or Lake Lanier. So what so happened, we fished, AC and I fished Wednesday. It was Wednesday. No, it was Thursday. What day was it? Yesterday.
One of them days.
It was Thursday. So we fished Thursday.
Thursday,
And-
day before yesterday.
Yeah. Why you snorting, dog?
Because y'all get on me about forgetting
Hey,
stuff. You know, I
hey,
said
Dwayne.
3 days.
He need to borrow your CPAP. Man.
I got one.
For when he awake.
And I said before we started this show, we ain't gonna get nothing done because we gonna be cracking jokes all the time.
Go upstairs and get your CPAP. So
We said we weren't gonna cuss on the show, so I'm not going.
I didn't know you cussing. You know I'm gonna be watching.
Those are facts.
Yeah.
Those
Watch
are
your mouth.
facts. Your mama watched too.
Yeah.
So
Why
hey,
you
it's all
talking
good.
about my mama? That's what we doing?
No, I'm just
Okay.
repeating.
I
Let's
got,
see.
I got some leverage now.
Who is making the hoodies and the shirts? That would be me, sir. But hey,
Crappie based by CMI gear too. Don't forget that.
I was
hey,
gonna take his hat off and say the hat too, but he would have tried to fight me. He would have tried to fight
Don't
me.
take that hat off. Might be
hey,
too much glare for the
hey,
camera.
look, I ain't ashamed. Ain't no hair under there.
He was in the Navy, now he'd be saluting like this. Benny Hill style.
Far
So,
back.
on Lanier, here I got a hat.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
on Lanier, the fall bite is normally we about this time they can't catch fish on their lake. I don't know if they ain't holding it.
Lies.
No.
It'll be the middle of December when they start slowing down.
Well, it's December as
The
of
middle of December. We still got 2 weeks.
this month.
But then what'll happen? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you
In
finish.
the month of December, they can't figure it out. The fish ain't going no. They still in the lake, but that's what a lot of this would be all about. So normally I
I
can't.
beg to differ, sir. Hold up, wait.
What?
We done figured them out in December. We haven't figured them out in
January,
late January,
February.
early February.
But the December bite starts to change. The fall bite is still in place on Oconee anyway. 'Cause
I got
there's still-
video of me and this knucklehead and me and you catching fish on Oconee in December.
But January,
I'll make-
February,
Yeah.
Okay, so
all
January,
bets are off.
February is the tough. But
Yeah.
now go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
At some point it slowed down. So for whatever reason on Lanier, they
Okay, Rosario fishing. I catch fish on any lake. That's what I'm talking about.
Go get them.
hey man.
You need to take us with you. I gotta respond to the people, bro.
Can I see my check?
So we
Your font big enough.
he said bro
Snorting.
snorting.
We created to see that.
Hey, man. Hey,
Hey,
somebody got to do it.
We're
So,
gonna get a lot of this
look,
between these
that-
shows, folks.
That's
So
my
stay
cousin
tuned.
Dwayne Moore. He had asthma and everything from as a child. I'm sorry,
Rosario,
cousin, I put
we're
you out there.
actually we're in Georgia. We're in the
Metro
lake
Atlanta.
is in Madison, Eatonton, and Putnam County.
You sure?
Madison's the city. It's Putnam County, Georgia. Greensboro, Green.
Eatonton,
Yeah. Lake Oconee is in Georgia. Middle
Lake
Georgia.
Lanier
It's
is
called Middle
in
Georgia.
Gainesville, and where else there, boy?
Hall County, Beaufort.
Yeah, it is.
County. Yeah,
So we fish both of those. And Chris occasionally fishes Clark Hill.
I'm trying to get used to that, but it just takes so long to get there.
It does.
So we went out Thursday, and those flies, those hand ties that he showed you, he woke up from a nice little nap.
What up, Goose?
Goose,
I see you.
Goose, this boy was sleeping, woke up and then caught 8
Hammers.
license plate size fish
What's happening, Danny?
in a row. So, you know, you go different places, you have different things. So what we found there was the watercolor is always different than the watercolor.
Yeah, Derek Foden, I see you, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was
Derek's
him.
on. Derek.
What up, Big D? Big time.
Oh, you got something to show up that you can read?
Yeah.
You
Again,
got
if
your
it was here,
glasses
if
on.
it was here, I couldn't see it, but it's all the way over there. I'm
So,
good.
you know, you got to do like your 3rd grade teacher. Every now and then, she put her or he put his glasses on and be like, "What's up, Dutch?"
What's that?
So this is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be either a bi-weekly or a weekly thing where
What's bi-weekly?
twice a
Once every
week,
twice,
bro.
Once every other
Twice a
week.
week.
Twice a week.
Oh. All I meant to say, God dog it.
See,
That's as bad as mediation.
and we're gonna have to get this guy at the source, Google.
Well, we're gonna come to you guys live
We'll figure it all out between now
once a
and
week,
then.
at least.
Right. Keep it simple. You trying to get off fast?
Don't hit him, boss. Don't hit him.
See,
We're trying to keep this as a non-violent show too.
It's gonna get down to violence. You know.
so we're still looking for a name. I know he put that out there earlier. Still looking for a name for the show, podcast, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to try to give you as much of our information that we've attained over the years of fishing Lake Lanier, Lake Oconee. Time flies. Well, do we call them flies? Time jigs, making baits, favorite colors, go-to colors, and so forth and so on. And then you guys are going.
What about this?
And Danny, I see you out there. I got your baits I got your baits. So when we fish together, I'll bring them to you.
Right.
And you mentioned Clark Hill.
Yeah.
That, Derek Foden is a beast on Clark Hill. So I'm gonna shout out to Derek.
I've heard. I've seen some of the hammers he be catching.
Yeah, buddy.
Big time. Something fierce.
What's up, cuz? What's up, Melvin?
So
You see your boy Selvey on it too. What's a what? What?
you cut me
just
off again, bro.
Just put
I
your
can't
finger,
remember.
Put your church finger up, like you know.
I gotta raise my
Yeah,
hand.
go ahead.
I don't forgot what I was gonna say.
There he is, Buffer.
I'm gonna need you to start writing stuff down. Write it on your hand or something. Prick yourself. Do some bullet points. I don't know. We're gonna see.
The bad thing about it is he the youngest of all of us, and he forgetting more than any of us.
Basically. So I had a question up here
What's
on
up,
TikTok.
Roseanne?
He asked, Mario asked, what is the perfect bait size or jig size to use for crappie fishing? That's a easy but a hard question to answer. It depends on where you are.
Oh, I forgot you can see me, can't you?
Yeah, I can.
How can something be easy and hard?
It's easy because you can just pick anything and just fish with it.
Okay. What's his
But
name?
if you're using reasoning behind what you're picking, watercolor, temperature, depth,
He said,
time of year, body of water, because you got guys that's fishing Grenada, that's fishing almost
Quarter-ounce jigs.
2-3 inch baits, and they're 1/8 of an ounce, 1/4 ounce jigs, right? I don't go over a 1/48.
So,
Under.
so what you saying?
Under.
What you saying is
Oh, no,
fishing
over.
styles.
148 is smaller.
Yeah, I fish. Look,
You don't use a 132nd?
That's all I ever use.
this
See,
is
I use a 132nd. Depends on the condition. I'll use a 1/64 ounce jig, and I call that my Skittle.
right.
That Skittle, that's
I
the
won't
small.
use a 164.
But see, that's what, yeah. You use
So-
148s.
Right.
That's between a 148. 148 between 132nd and 164.
What's up, Weirdo?
If y'all notice, they like correcting me a lot.
No,
y'all
they-
know
But if
that-
y'all also notice, he needs a lot of correcting.
I'm gonna just put them together like
Facts.
put them together like 2 pit bulls.
And I said I was going to be the neutral one.
Right.
But I'll use, so to answer his question directly, it depends on like Anthony was saying. It depends on what you're doing. For me, when I'm fishing real calm water, still conditions, and those fish are finicky, I'll go down to as small as a 1/64th ounce jig with a little small 1-inch bait. That the fall is slow. You can even put a split shot on it if you just don't have the patience to wait for that fall. I'll use a one. I call those baits mosquitoes. Those are mosquitoes package. Why do I call them Skittles? Because you don't have to be hungry to eat them. I have a real bad sweet tooth, so if you set a Skittle in front of me, I might have just eaten Thanksgiving dinner and be bloated out to here. But if a Skittle's in front of me, I'm gonna eat it. So maybe that crappie would eat it too, because it's like a nuisance bite that you can get it.
I got a question first.
Go with it.
Serious as cancer?
Yeah. So did he?
That's a Skittle.
I said, I can boss. I got a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
So did he ask what's the perfect jig size? What did he ask?
I think he said jig size, but then he could have said bait too.
I think he said bait.
He said bait?
Well, when you read it, I think you said bait.
Okay.
But we can scroll and see what the actual question was.
So let me go back to
So
that.
we hope that we answered that question. If we didn't,
No, because what did he say?
Do y'all need any waiters? You giving us some to product test? We'll take them. Let's see.
Danny, you know what, Danny? When we fished together the last time, both of them were on the water. We fished down at the Long Shoals End, and they were fishing up at Sugar Creek.
What's up, Toya? What's up, Carla?
Hey, Goose said he got a shirt with his name on it already. Yes, you do, Goose. That's a custom fit for you too. Ain't nobody else got that color.
Okay, this is what you read that he said.
Okay.
What's the perfect jig size?
So when you say jig, are we talking about jig head? Or are we talking about jig? Because
Right.
some people call the soft plastics a jig.
I'm gonna answer both of them. So I think from what you said,
Okay.
it sounded like you were saying fishing styles can affect the jig and jig size, because you said down in Mississippi and so on and so forth.
Yep.
They have the 1/16. So you're not gonna
Or bigger.
or bigger, but most of the time they drop shot. They're not casting and actually jigging and moving across.
Or dead sticking.
Yeah. So if you cast into it from a far away place or further than like just dropping in straight on, what would you say? The 148, 124, 130 seconds, because they're gonna fall slower.
You're talking about just straight
What up,
drop?
Cove? Ultimate Fishing, Big Gary.
So if you drop it
What's up,
straight
Gary?
down, you're gonna get all of those differences.
Y'all should be cracking up with crappie. What crappie since y'all been
Hey, my
laughing?
cousin said the SEC championship game about to come on. You're right, cuz we know.
I know.
Yeah, I don't. No, not in this house. We ain't watching Georgia.
We ain't. Oh wait a minute. I got a text message here.
So hold on. You want to put a couple names out there for test runs of what the input for naming the show?
Yeah, we are trying to name the show because you gonna see us. Trust me, we coming live, full effect.
Hey man.
So
Never mind. I will handle that next time. I got you, Derek. I'll deliver that message to you too.
what's
for
that?
you too. So go ahead, finish up, man.
So here was a couple names that I was brainstorming on the way here. What was now I gotta
What
remember.
is he talking about? The one in the
The
back?
background, yeah.
What do you
We'll
say?
get back to it.
So,
Come on, man.
see how they set me up.
No, you good.
Anyways, crappie minds, or crappie minded like criminal minded, or
I like crappie minded.
or have a crappy day.
That's too easy. Too long too.
I don't know. Well, I got a shirt that said crappy day, and I wore it in the airport. I almost missed my flight because I got stopped so many times.
Have a crappy day?
Yeah. So,
That's not original though.
okay. Well, it's not for you to decide. It's for them to decide.
Facts.
So, so what did I say? Crappy minds or crappie minded?
Crappy minded.
Yeah, like criminal minded. You could have us posted like Malcolm out the window, but with a fishing pole. Anyway, just send them out there. So since my battle buddy Carla, you know, she fished too. So you know, let me know something. You know, he was in the Navy, so that's why he be forgetting stuff. He bumped his head on something on one of them ships. You know, needed.
I'm
He
not.
knows. He knows.
I'm not even gonna respond to that. I'm not gonna. I'm not.
With the
At
crappie
all.
man?
No.
the
No.
Navy stuff.
No.
You see the
Oh.
flag, yo?
Yeah. And,
He
yeah.
okay though. We gonna keep him though. Anyway, spit it
Man,
out,
man,
man.
move on, man.
buffering
Move
again.
on.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
buffer it.
Okay. I'm sorry. So we are looking for a name for
I
the
got
show.
you distracted.
We are looking for a name for the show. Yeah, we will be presenting merch where you can actually get to it, so forth and so on. Because these knuckleheads got their own
Carla said crappie minded.
crappie kits. What's the name of yours, Drysdale?
Drysdale package. You talking about the crappie package?
You did,
Yeah.
you did.
It's just the Drysdale
Oh,
package.
it's
On
just the
crappie
dry-
based by CMI.
Okay, so what is yours, Ray? You don't know. Look, you don't know.
The Elite 8
It is the Elite Eight. So
from Big Play Raider. Didn't have a little
So
target on there.
if
Whatever.
you've been to the store recently, it won't look that way come January 1. Everything that's in the store.
Move on, man.
What?
Move on.
I don't even know what you
Quit
laughing at.
buffering. Get on with it, Grady.
See, he got some sidebar stuff going on, and it's distracting the crap out of me. But it's all good. I'm gonna let it pass. But with that being said, the main focus is for us to give you as much of our knowledge that we've gained over the years fishing together. Yeah, we do joke around a lot, but
We good at what we do.
we're good at what we do. So we're trying to give out as much information good information, as much as we can, as often as we can, so you guys can, go out there and get them like we do.
And add to your game.
Yeah, big time.
And I'll say, take whatever we say
With a grain
with
of
a
salt.
grain of salt.
Take mine literally.
Whatever works for
Take yours
you.
literally?
That's right.
Yeah, whatever works for you, you go ahead and do it. Try it. What we say, what works for me might not work for you because you may not fish that way.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
what works?
I agree.
If eat the meat, spit the bone, right?
Eat the
So
meat,
we're gonna give
spit
you
the
some.
bone.
Yeah, eat the
Spit
meat,
out the
spit the
bone.
bone.
Okay.
So when I first moved down, so we all three of us is from 3 different places. He originally from Georgia, he from Ohio, I'm from Michigan. So we all fished a little differently. And so I believe that I became a better fisherman being around these two fine gentlemen. Because
Whoa! Time out!
like he
Time
hesitated on that.
Boy, it was hard for him to get that out. He's
yeah.
like, fine, gentlemen.
For real.
But what I did was I didn't throw out what I knew already and what I used back home. I added to what Chris told me, what Anthony told me, and so when we tell you stuff, it's not like we're the know all be all nasty end. Add to your recipe. If you make a great lasagna and I tell you, have you ever
How
tried
do you put
pepperoni?
that on there?
With that, don't throw your
I wouldn't.
menu, don't throw your
This is
ingredients out. Just
too big.
add to
I
it.
understand. It's
Right,
not too
and-
big,
Hey,
but this doesn't have the barb on it.
see, this is what I deal with.
Ain't nobody talking to you, man. Keep on talking to me.
Hey, don't. Hey,
Right.
we
Right.
mind your business, boy.
Spit it out.
I tell you what.
So, anyways, help us with the
Don't-
name.
Bro, right
And,
here. Stay here, bro.
right.
Don't,
I'm with you.
don't,
I'm with you.
don't.
I'm with you. I'm with you. There you
Okay,
go.
that's how you would fish with that.
That's how I would do it.
On the jig that big?
I wouldn't put it on that hook, but he asked, so
Oh,
that's a skittle. I put it on a skittle bait.
yes.
Now it might work. Now, boy, I tell you what would be fly on that too
What would be fly?
is if you put some feather or something like that on it. One of the fly jigs that you got.
Okay.
I would be if I was a crappie, I would eat that. But if I was a crappie, I wouldn't live to be 2 pounds either.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would. Yeah.
I'd be out the fry call.
Fact.
Catch me out the fry.
So we will be taking feedback as much as you guys can give us as far as the name of the show.
Do you have any apparel on you, Sir Anthony? Yes.
Who-
Do you
who-
have,
who
that's
is
on
that?
mine. That's Danny Westbrook. Dennis Westbrook.
Yeah,
Is it
Mr.
anything
Dennis,
over
I can
there?
make you anything you want.
And yeah, Dennis, we're going to be Dennis. I said Dennis. Danny, we are going to be doing more of these podcasts. Skittle Master is the name. Skittle Masters. Well,
Skittle Master?
we can't say the Skittle Masters because they don't often use the Skittles. That's my thing.
Yeah, I don't.
It's already a trademark now.
Oh, that's true.
I do not. That's way too small for me. For me, and it takes long enough for the 148 to fall. I'm not fishing with a 164.
And I'll tell you,
I'm not doing it.
it took
at
me
all.
it took me about a year to get used to that slow 1/64th ounce fall, and that's because I don't put split shots on my bait mostly. I'm trying to get to
Hey,
doing
Dwayne. Hey, sarcasm is his middle name, sir. Big time.
that. You said Dwayne's your cousin?
First cousin.
Oh, well, there we go.
What you going there and get? What?
So that they can
First
see if-
cousins are just extended brothers and sisters.
Well, yeah, he more a brother than a cousin.
Okay,
So that's the
that's the baby shad.
put that in comparison to the
the
Skittle,
Skittle.
because then they
Okay, that's the baby shad, and that's the baby tadpole.
how about putting it over there?
That was not loud.
That,
You-
hurry up before you
you-
forget.
You supposed to jump in and say stop. When he starts showing out like that, you supposed to say stop
He
it,
gonna
right?
say,
Stop,
fight,
Ray.
fight.
So that's the baby tadpole. That's the baby shad. Yeah. This is my exclusive go-to bait. Hey, boss, why don't you go and get all of them?
And these
All of
Skittles,
them? What you mean
these
all of
Skittles
them? Oh, all of the.
Yeah, all
are
the sizes
one
that
of
I
the
make,
ones
boss.
that I particularly like to use again
We got to keep Ray busy because
in calm conditions.
how to act, folks.
He know how to act. It's just badly.
Those are facts. So he's gonna go and get all the sizes that I make because I don't think I get a chance to do this on the water because I'm too busy fishing. So I make maybe 6 different sizes of baits, ranging from a 2-inch bait, a stinger tail, a curly tail, a thump shad, a pintail shad.
Man, your cousin ain't never fished before.
Who ain't never fished?
Dwayne Moore said he ain't never fished before.
No, he was a hooper and an athlete.
Okay.
And chasing girls. He probably didn't want to get his hands dirty.
Okay. now that thing right there is deadly too. That's the Reaper shad. Yes, sir. Big time. I use that a lot, especially in Bleeder Monkey. That's my go-to color. And then we got
Dennis Westbrook, what kind of apparel are you looking for?
that guy right there.
Chris, is that my son?
That's the shad. I make that guy in different colors also. And
Hey, Chris,
That's
is that
bigger.
my son?
oh yeah, this is the 2-inch bait that I make.
Put it in
I
comparison.
didn't even know my son watched my channel.
Stay close.
I was gonna show him all of them first,
Okay.
and then you could possibly do the comparison.
Okay.
How about that?
I can.
Yeah.
Oh, you showing them all the profiles, all the bait profiles?
Hurry up, man.
That's what your intent was?
The game
That
on.
was my intent. So the game is on.
It is.
I ain't watching it anyway. Who cares? It's Georgia.
Don't worry
So
about it. I'll turn it on my iPad.
so who cares?
They gonna win.
And this is right here. That bad boy, deadly. Because it's almost the exact same size as the baby shad. And Ray's going to show you what you can do with this thing if this is the only bait you got left and how you can modify it and fish with this guy. And this is the creature bait that I make right here. And, oh, I keep forgetting to show that camera.
I got
And
you, Chris.
What's the other one? You missing something, bro.
What else?
How about you show him the size comparison about and what you can do with that tadpole? What you be doing with how you freak it out, boy?
It's a whole bunch of bad stuff I can say when he said that.
Yeah, PG.
Right.
We
So-
PG. It was too easy.
So, with this, at first we called it a creature, but then
Eat, sleep,
I
jig,
think he
repeat.
changed it to tadpole.
Hey, Ant,
So with
bring
this,
one of those eat, sleep, jig, repeat shirts with you.
All of
Westbrook
those-
asked for it. That's DJ.
can you put holler
Yeah.
in my ear? I'm a good ear. This is the only ear I got left. What's up, Mary? You fish or you just, Anyways,
But I can.
so you can take the legs off.
and the color and whatever you need. And then go from there.
make them fall different. So now it's got just the 2 legs on there.
There you go, boss. There's the other ones you missing there,
Oh,
boy.
that's the, yeah. So you can take all of the legs off.
Yeah, that's how I keep them like that. Right
I
now.
take the legs off of them too.
Yeah. And
And
so,
I might clip the
Yeah.
tail a little bit, but then you just got the regular
No,
baby
baby
shad.
shad.
no,
It
you
turns
don't.
into
No,
a baby shad.
I'm telling you, when I bite mine off like that there.
Your fingers don't work?
No,
You just got to taste it.
Yeah.
You just want
He
to.
like putting
So-
his mouth on stuff.
Yeah. So once it get about this small, see, I'm working with 2 boobs. Once
I'm
it,
sorry, I couldn't resist.
once it gets small like this, some people used to. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it G.
Go ahead. I didn't say it.
Y'all
But
do,
you encouraged it.
y'all do know that. I worked, owned, and operated barbershops, and this is what I did. Them jokes.
I didn't say
bro,
nothing,
get
boss.
to the bait, bro.
I'm on board. So, anyways, when there's a
Because I gotta
time when
link
you
to the
can't
camera.
figure out what they
Probably
biting,
should.
like he said with the Skittles,
When you start
you
recording,
just go to a smaller
Right.
profile. I don't know why it works, but it works. So, that's a lot of options for one bait. Now, what was you calling this? A pin
That's
tail?
the stinger tail right there,
Stinger
boy.
tail. So the stinger tail.
Now that's the
What did you call it?
stinger.
No, you said something before that.
I called him a boy.
No, you said stanker or something.
No.
Okay.
Oh, stanger.
Oh, okay. Is that?
So,
That
anyways, it's a little bigger than the baby
now that's a
shad.
true 2-inch bait.
Right. So this is a 2-inch. This is probably about what 1 and
1 7/8.
right. So with that, Georgia up 7-3. Thanks, cuz.
7 to nothing.
7-0. Yeah. So anyways, you got. No, I'm looking right here. It said 9:31, so I just saw
Oh,
it.
okay.
Hey, boss, I can't see that either.
Right.
Sorry,
So
I don't have my glasses.
anyways, those are the options. And so with that,
Did you show him the curly tail?
I don't see you put that down there, bro. You got
You ain't even
Let's
show
talk
him
about
the
this. Let's
you
talk
ain't
about this
show him the
curly
thumb
tail.
shine.
Do you use the curly tail now in the fall?
I don't use the curly tail at all.
So here's the thing.
I grew up, we used to call these, it's a brand called Mr. Twister. This is what I grew up on. So what I've learned, to answer your question, whatever you got the most confidence in, I believe is what you catch fish on.
That's what you're gonna catch them on.
And that's
Say-
another
we weren't
sub-
supposed to talk about that until the next
Right.
show.
Say that again to the people in the back.
whatever you have confidence in, it's kind of a mental thing. Now the fish will determine whether they gonna bite it or not, but
You
some-
catch the most fish on the bait that you have the most confidence fishing with.
and what is this one called?
That's the thump shad.
Yeah, so that's the thumb shad. So the difference is it's ribbed like a grub, but then it's got the little paddle tail. I know some of my buddies that like to, what's it called when they got all of the poles out there?
Long lines,
Long-
rig.
They like
That's
those.
the joint.
So that's quite a few options.
So we got a question in the chat.
What's the question?
So you are using what? So are y'all using smaller baits this time of year?
I use small bait year round. I never change my bait size. I always use the baby shad in a 148.
The answer for me is yes, I do. Only when only when I come up on a whole lot of fish, not biting, and I'm trying to figure it out. So under normal circumstances, I'm going. Did you already say the baby
Yeah,
shad?
baby shad.
I'm going to baby shad, but
Now, Chris,
that's when I'll peel off this dude and break him all the way down. Go
now
ahead.
Chris is that guy that he has the patience for the 1-inch bait and the 1/64th. I don't mean to, tell what you do, but I watch what you do.
Yeah, you tell me.
We'll
I'll
roll
keep
up on the
secret.
spot, and you know how fish will go into eat mode, and then they'll just shut off. Before he rolls out, he'll downsize his jig to a 1-inch bait and catch that last big fish before he leaves his spots, and it works. I just don't have the patience for that 1/64.
Right.
Now that's just that one. So most of the time we don't go y'all don't go smaller than 2 inch, any bigger than a 2-inch bait.
1/7/8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 1/7.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
2-inch fish,
Yeah.
2-inch bait rather.
Right.
Now the reason I asked about this curly tail is because I don't use this curly tail myself, but when we talked earlier about the way these fish are going to transition to the winter bite, at least on Oconee, they get difficult they get more difficult to catch because they leave this structure. So this curly tail bait here, what I intend to do in December, I'm sorry, in January and February is to put one of these on, and I'm going to start sniper fishing. Well, what is sniper fishing? I'm going to take my transducer.
I would use the paddle too.
Yeah, I'm going to try all of them because I'm going to move my transducer from the pole that I have it on, and I'm going to put my live scope transducer and put it on my trolling motor. And then I'm going to be fishing independent single fish in open water. Using this, yeah, he won't do it.
Not gonna baby duck.
Yeah,
He gonna be on the deer with me.
I'm gonna be shooting dots on Lanier.
Yeah, but and they'll be schooled up there. But when you're seeing those individual fish, you might see 3 or 4 fish together. They big fish. So I'm gonna throw this bait out there, and I'll go to a 1/16 ounce jig because it's got to go down faster. And I'm gonna try this curly tail just to see if I get a different reaction from those fish. Again, most of the time, so to answer your question directly, no, we typically don't go bigger than a 2-inch fish. 2-inch bait. Now, Lake Grenada, I'm fishing the way they fish.
That's,
Right.
That's down there in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah, they on some steroids off of that Mississippi River. So, but yeah, and Texas is like that too. They use a lot of big
And you
baits.
follow.
My son says 8 hours of patience on the boat. I don't know if he put something before then. No wonder why y'all take him fishing. 8 hours. Yeah, my son. I only got one in my litter. This is just for all y'all. I got one out of I got 3 kids. Only one of them enjoys fishing with me. That's my baby girl Mia. The other ones will go because they just want to,
Hang out with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go because Dad said he want to go fishing, but I'm gonna go.
You make them go? You
No,
threaten them?
I used to threaten them, but they all old now. They all grown. I can't come go fishing with me. Period.
They just look at you like crazy, like my kids.
I ain't going out there,
You don't,
especially in the cold. No, they ain't about to
you
do it.
don't. You don't have to tell us, Chris, if he threatened you all of them years. And you just going along because you his namesake. It's all
What did
good.
he say?
The welcome
I can't see
crappie.
that back. Yeah.
Oh,
I can't
title. Cole Boltman says the title should be "Welcome to the Crappie Dome."
No, Cove.
I thought you were going to say hove.
Trust me, y'all can't as Christ. Is that a T? No, Chris. Oh, that's Danny. Chris does.
No.
Hey, Danny's a real good fisherman. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, Danny's out there. I told Danny, I said, man, Danny told me too. He said, it's different when you, and we've said it too.
Right.
It's different when you out there and you fishing with somebody who knows how to fish. You fish better. Because you ain't working trying to teach somebody.
No, that's not true.
With somebody who know how to fish,
Okay, on which end? I fish better or the other person steps their game up and fish better?
I fish better
Okay, you're
when
right.
I'm fishing
I
with
agree.
somebody who knows how
I
to
agree.
fish. Because
I agree.
I'm not doing all that
I agree with
training
that.
and the back and forth. No, man, this is where you're supposed to throw.
I agree.
All right, and I'll do a live scope tutorial before I take anybody out who
Mm-hmm.
don't know. This is an arrow. This is the way it's pointed. There's a cone that goes out this way. There's an imaginary straight line. Go catch this fish that you're missing.
He a bully, huh?
So we will be doing live tips and tricks, and that class will be headed up by these two because my fish finder is still on basically factory settings.
He
Just
modest.
because
Dennis says you're not
I'm
babysitting.
joking.
Who?
Dennis says y'all ain't babysitting.
Well,
Sometimes you got to babysit though.
No,
And it depends on what somebody's going out there for. If somebody's
Right.
going out there saying, hey, show me how to do this, I'm a whole lot more patient versus some people who say, oh, I know how to fish, and you find out whether they fishing on your boat or you fishing on theirs. And you're like,
It's
I thought
fellowship
you were a little bit better than
fellowship is number one.
that. Number one.
That's number one. Everything else that comes after that, that's like a caveat for either me or the person, depending, like Chris said, depending on what they're going out there for. Now, if they're just going out there to fellowship
What's up, Notoria? What's up, Amos?
and they really don't care about catching the fish because Chris bougie.
Well, I gotta be
He
bougie.
bougie, because some people like small fish.
Oh.
Other people don't. We call Chris Dave Chappelle.
What?
Like if he hooks a fish and it ain't big, he ain't trying to
Right.
swing him. He just fish him around the boat. You know what I mean? Before we bring him in the boat. You know what I mean? But what we've learned that people that don't go fishing all the time,
That's a good fish.
they just want to catch a fish, big time.
So back to the
I had to
you're
learn
not
that,
you're
too.
not
Yeah,
teaching
I'm
or
still learning.
doing tutorials. It depends on your personality. So personally, like
son says I'm timing you out. My son says, no, it ain't that. I'm bullying them. They just don't like to get up that early.
Oh, okay.
That's true too.
I gotta give it to you, Chris. Your daddy used to try to rush me. I say, hey man, you rush me, you don't want to fish with me.
So what time you get up to go? What time you get
Not
up to go
just that.
fishing?
Not just that. I get about 4:30.
No.
And not I used to now, and I'm gonna tell you here's some growth in me. I used to get on the water and not eat. Period.
Ooh.
This man, I started fishing. Hey man, can we stop by McDonald's? Like McDonald's? What? What are you stopping at?
Saved your daddy life a whole bunch of times. I need to get a portion of your will or what's it called?
Inheritance.
And I done saved his life knowingly at least 3 times. You agree?
I know 2.
He almost fell out dead. No.
When?
When we came back from Oconee,
I sat down on the steps at the house.
no, you sat out on the stone, the little stone, the table thing out there.
Yeah, it was
Chris,
hot.
Chris,
It was hotter than fish grease.
This boy had a breakfast and my wife packed me sandwiches and all kind of what I be. Oh no, I'm good.
What
She
you trying-
packed us sandwiches.
Us because
What you trying to say? My wife ain't taking care of me?
no. Your wife know if you go
that
fish.
a shot?
So anyway, shots fired. He's saying no. So I'm looking. I'm like, you tired? We only walk. I said, this brother passing out. You know I was finna call you. This brother passing out. So I ran to my safety kit. I got you some
Water?
orange juice. Now I got you some orange juice, dog. I ran down to the store, got him some orange juice.
I'm getting out of it. I
Yeah, he don't
that
remember.
piece.
I'm telling you,
Hey.
he just started sweating.
I'm gonna
almost
start
died.
drinking water right now. How about
The
that?
color people sleep on
Ooh, quit moving that fast.
is that right there.
What is that?
That pink and orange.
Pink.
Pink and orange. Who else out there use pink and orange?
Question.
Nobody.
When you throw your jig to a school of crappie, do you try to reel over the top, middle, or below the school? That frustrates me the most. What do y'all think?
Ooh.
Oh, can I answer that?
Please
Go ahead.
do.
Go ahead.
Okay. It depends.
That's a real good
Okay.
question.
Because it depends on how spooky the fish are. Because sometimes if you drop the jig down in them, you will spook them and they'll leave. Now, if they're stationary on structure and they're not in the structure and they're hovering over it, I try to go above them at an angle. And then the biggest one usually comes out. Now, if they are grouped together,
Time.
how long we been talking?
46 minutes.
Oh, God, dog. So if they're huddled together
That's because you
and
talk a lot.
most of the time I try to go over the top of them, and I want the biggest, most aggressive fish to come out. How about that?
So, yeah, to piggyback on what Anthony's saying, one caveat that I'll add is it depends on if you got live scope. Because if you don't have live scope, you've marked it. You know where it's at, and you kind of guessing whether you in them or not. You would know if you in the brush pile or whatever when you get hung. But from my experience, when I'm shooting the live scope out the jig and it's coming out, I can either go in them, I can go in front of it, and that's almost like going over the top because the jig hasn't arrived. Say if this is the school of fish, you cast. I normally, and I watch Anthony, he'll cast past it, and so if it drops, you can come up over it. You'll see fish shoot out, and you'll be surprised.
How far they can see it.
Live scope have taught things. I could think one time I thought he thought he was way off, and he was like, "What?" And I said, "No, keep it there." A fish shot out. It had to be because you can tell it's got the markings of how far you away from it. A fish shot out. The fish shot out what about 10, almost 20 feet. So, like he said, the big fish from my experience, come out at the top. But if you drop shot, most of the time you drop it out. See, these guys.
I'm gonna behave.
So, I hope what? Damn. What? I hope that helped, but I agree with him. What you stand in that parade rest for?
Because I had a shot.
And the other thing
Shoot your shot.
he already did a game to me.
Oh.
You just didn't get it. That's
Yeah,
okay.
I wasn't looking. I was trying to be focused.
And that's true. And if those don't work, go to the ones on the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, try all of them because if these at the top don't hit, try the ones in the middle, and if them don't hit, go down to the ones below. If them don't hit, get on out of there.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you
And
this.
different
Go ahead.
different bait presentation. That might be depending on again the conditions. That might be where I drop down to that skittle.
Because I got this one spot that we fish. We call it Little Stone Mountain. And sometimes if you get too close to them, they'll go down.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll purposely push my boat like within 10 feet of them to push all the fish down. And then I'll dead stick them, vertical fish them from like 10 feet away. So probably at the 30 foot mark. And that's usually in the summertime though.
What's up, Bush? You finally woke up? What you watching, a game or something, man?
Bush say, what do we have here?
A whole bunch of tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery.
Yes, sir.
Danny, what is this one? That's Facebook Live. What
That
this
is Tickety Talk.
That's
TikTok.
TikTok, that's Facebook, that's YouTube. And that's just...
TikTok,
So,
Facebook, the two.
my son says,
And Phil.
well, thanks for saving him. We'll see if
If it's working.
we can get him a good what's that?
Therapist?
Thermos.
Oh,
Thermos and lunch box for Chris on his birthday.
Yeah. Put some
Thermos.
food in it.
I got a thermos now. I take
Look.
this out with me every time,
Put some-
Chris, so I'm good. And then Danny Lang says, when do you, well, this must be for me, when do you leave the timber and start chasing Roman? That'll probably be January. Most of the time, they're still, and I haven't fished in a week, and I'm suffering from withdrawal. I have fished before Thanksgiving.
That's funny.
Hmm.
That I responded to Danny today.
About the,
About how long do they stay in the trees?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
they'll stay in them trees probably to the middle of this month,
Water
middle of
temp.
December.
Once
Water
that
temperature, yep.
once that of the water gets about freezing below, they're going into pre-spawn Roman scatter. But as long as it stays 55 and above, they'll
Pre-spawn.
stay on
That's winter.
Post. So
pre-spawn.
my question for y'all is, I know you just kind of, sporadically fish with me on Lanier or whatever when it happened. Do y'all ever check the docks?
On Tony?
Yeah, during that time, because on Lanier, I know our docks is deeper, but I'm talking about thousands.
But there is no comparison between Lanier and
Oconee
Oconee.
docks.
Because when Oconee, when they start scattering on Oconee, they start stacking under docks on Lanier. And when they start coming out of the docks on Lanier, that's when they're going into pre-spawn on Oconee.
I know, but my question was, do y'all?
No,
So you don't even check to see if they.
I've checked
No,
them.
I don't.
I've checked them. I just don't fish. I don't fish a
Are they
lot
there?
of Oconee docks. No, they haven't been. At least again,
So where they at?
they scattered in open water, suspended. They're
no,
not.
you're
they're not
asking
going to
where
be.
are they at before they start scattering?
No, I'm saying. So I know, like right now, that spot, what is he doing?
No.
Just showed out, but the day before I fished that spot, they scattered, and I was catching them. But then the next day, they was when you caught them on Thursday, they was back there.
Right.
But so I know in about, well, I don't know because that's a new spot that one of my friends.
And I'll make sure I'll screenshot some of those fish that I caught the
Oh.
other day on the video.
Well, I can't
when I upload the
screenshot
video.
mine because I filleted them already.
Oh, I filleted mine too, but I took pictures of them for real.
What's up, Frankie?
Frankie, Massa,
Go.
Please ask a
What's
question.
your question?
Look,
Frankie on YouTube or Facebook? Which
that's
one?
Facebook.
I can't see that, bro.
Where your glasses at?
Where your wife's glasses at? Here you go.
No, he can't use them. Where your glasses
That's what
at?
I had
You good glasses, boy. Where your glasses at? So, come on with the question, Frankie.
Question: do you guys fish on bridges?
Absolutely, I do. Oh.
On Lanier, yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, when can I fish with y'all? Frankie, I thought you quit fishing and you was a full-time, minor league baseball coach. But
No, Frankie's doing he's
Prefab.
got his
No, I
he's
know.
doing boat stuff.
he know what I'm talking about. His
Okay.
kids play baseball.
Okay, yeah.
But any time, Frankie. Plus I need you to do some prefab on that old trailer. I got him. Boy, I done put a new axle on that thing. But anyways, it's still getting us there.
7-3 Georgia.
What's up,
Alabama just kicked the
Antonio?
field goal. So yeah, we'll fish.
Antonio Goody?
No,
The-
Valdez.
Oh, sorry.
What
my
is it?
Spanish
Fish
partner.
therapy
Oh,
and
yeah,
session.
respect.
Talk about the bridge fishing.
Oh, so yeah, on
Which
Lanier.
bridge though?
What?
Only me, the
Cla-
one he fished.
Kellogg or?
No.
Wahoo,
we had
Clark's Bridge.
on Lanier. I fished Clark's Bridge and I fished Wahoo Creek Bridge. And boy, I've caught 16. I caught my limit.
But
on
isn't
Wahoo
that about to turn though? They're about to change from there. Because I remember in November,
Yeah, they
Clark's
empty
Bridge.
right.
Okay.
They empty right now. Well, when we went past Thursday, no, it was a few fish, but I didn't.
It's starting to stack up under them docks, man.
Yeah, I went to.
But that's
I
like
already
Lanier.
know where I'm going.
So when the fish are there under bridges, that is a great night. A lot of people that night fish, they like to fish under bridges.
Which
But
one? The flag? This
early-
guy right here?
Or was it, he made, what was it that I said earlier? The I jig or I eat fish jig? Do you want the ish jig shirt or sleep feet, whatever that shirt? Dennis, put in the chat what shirt you want, size, color, and we'll get you,
So-
information on how to
Oh,
get
matter
one.
of fact, hold up.
So
I
the
got it
bridge,
right here.
one of my favorite places to fish. So I mean, if you don't even know a whole lot about fishing, you can catch fish if they're there under bridges. I'm talking about
Got you, Dennis. Color, size.
huge fish. So if you're not big on using jigs and stuff like that, minnows is fine. We used to drop shot with minnows, and
On the
just
bridges all the time.
if you're in a deep water bridge, most of the time they, whatever the what is it called, thermocline.
Yeah.
Most on Lanier, they always between 5 and 15 feet, 15 to 20, and every now and then there'll be some on the bottom. But yeah, bridges. When I first moved here, that was my go-to because I didn't have waypoints marked, but I knew that they was under bridges. So crappie for sure, bluegills, sunfish on the sun line. You know how the sun will cascade shadow. So yeah, bridges all the time. What did he do? Where did he go? Should I
He's
say?
going to get it, whatchamacallit. I'm going to have
So,
to get out here. I got a
yeah.
gig tonight.
Yeah. So so yeah. Look at Frank. And yeah, no,
What Frankie say?
we celebs. Not yet.
No.
Not yet. But you a believer, so thanks for that prophetic word there, brother. So yeah, speaking to existence. And then, we can just swap, what's that called? Barter.
Oh, yeah. But
We let you hang out with the celebrities. And you,
hey,
no free.
I say on my channel we're superheroes because we are trying to rid the world of these evil but sure enough tasty crappie.
That's right. So he need to hurry up because y'all hungry?
I can eat too.
So
I ate some crappie earlier today. I posted it on my Facebook page. I got a Facebook page if you haven't already tried it. Friend it. Crappie Fishing with Drysdale on Facebook.
He said extra large black.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, my son and I love bridges around. So yeah, around this time of year they're stacked up.
So anybody
Sure enough tasty.
on Anthony's live, on his TikTok live, if he missed you or didn't respond, it's because he's trying to, act like he don't need his glasses.
And he got some real
And
small
his
font
print
on that
is
thing.
small.
That's his right there, right
Yeah.
there.
So I'm sure he's gonna go back over it and look through the
What do you got there? I got
man, that boy.
I got a fine shirt. Got a name on it. I catch fish on any
any
lake.
lake.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rosario. Yep.
'Cause
Rosario fishing. Catch them anywhere you can.
Yeah, because they
Because all of them got them.
yeah,
The
But-
just style is different. Now, the other thing too is most of the stuff that you're gonna hear us talk about is about crappie, specifically black crappie, because that's what's in our lakes mostly here in Georgia. White crappie fish a little bit differently.
Yeah, they do.
But they're generally gonna be the same
that what
thing.
you
But
talking
white
about
white crappie don't stack up like black crappie.
That
do,
one of 'em.
from
If
what
it-
I've noticed.
If
my
that ain't
experience.
what he's talking about, that's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
about to say I could use one of them too.
Yeah.
Dennis, is this what you're talking about?
Yeah,
That's one style
He
of
said-
the eat
he
stick.
said- he said black extra large.
black.
Black
Okay.
extra large.
And then I'm still waiting on those to come back in. That right there. That's right.
Why are you breathing so hard, man? Huh?
Hey man, where you going?
Get
I'm
this
looking
boy-
for the other sweatshirt,
Ellen,
dog.
you got an audience here.
You got to get this boy in shape, Bush.
You shouldn't have asked me what's it called, man. You got me off.
Hand me that sweat
So-
right there.
What's the score?
7-3.
I
7-3
got it on the
Georgia.
head
Prophet.
too.
I told you it was going to be 7
Yeah, you did say that, didn't you?
by accident.
That's the front.
Yep, that works too. He says this one works
She
too.
said that works too.
I'll do both styles.
Okay,
It says he'll do
bet.
both styles.
Bet. Both
Uh-oh.
black.
Antonio said he wants some shirts too.
Okay, bet.
What's the website where they go to get the shirts?
They're not on the website. In order to get them, in order to get the merch, you got to talk to me directly.
Or me.
So I know exactly what you want, because what I don't want to do is ship some stuff out and it's not what you want. So
Go in a little bit more and say that again for the people in the back.
if you want merch,
Won't or want?
if you want, get your big ass.
Damn, out the way. Why you hollering?
If you want merch,
Why you whispering?
all you have to do is contact me directly. It's cmicrappie@gmail.com. And 9 times out of 10, once you email me, we'll exchange phone numbers, and then we'll hash out the details of what you want, because on the website it can be murky, and I want to be able to give you exactly what you want, meaning a lot of people want their stuff customized. Sometimes they want it on the left sleeve or on the right sleeve, or they want their name on back, and so forth and so on. So I want to make sure you contact me. That way I give you exactly what you want. And Cash App, PayPal, however you want to do it, I can even write you an invoice if you want one. It doesn't matter.
Zelle.
So Zelle too. So
Zigazag.
yeah.
Oh,
So anyway,
Victoria said
And
put,
y'all-
put a link in there.
and y'all wonder why
that's interesting. We can't put links on a say email again.
at cmicrappie@gmail.com.
CMICrappie@gmail.com.
Yeah. And
Which we could do. We can't do that
yeah,
on live.
hey, we gonna figure out how to do that on live. We don't know how to do that yet.
But what we will do is we'll put that link once we post it, once this video goes from live to just being posted, I'll make sure that I put this in the description
Yeah.
for the video.
And if you watch any of my videos, the link is already there. So it's all good. No stress.
Tell
What's
me your
your
video.
videos? All in the video. Go
Can
ahead.
y'all
Take
say
that,
it?
take that.
Can y'all say it in unison again?
We
'Cause
already
that
did.
was dope.
You want to say it for me?
You gonna say it for them?
Say what?
Say
So
word.
for those that don't know what my YouTube channel is, and I'm talking to the Facebook livers and the TikTokers, it's Crappie Fishing with Drysdale. Drysdale is D as in David, R-Y-Z as in zebra, D-A-L-E.
Why I gotta be a zebra?
Crappie
bro?
Fishing with Drysdale, because if you spell it, Crappie Fishing, oh, actually it's on the back.
Yeah, crappie. Hey, I made that shirt too, god dog
Yes,
it.
sir. I got that merch.
Yes, sir.
Is this
So
yours?
he has his own merch
Is
too.
that yours? Is that yours?
It is, but it's backwards. Anyway,
Oh, it's backwards. 'cause they-
Crappie Fishing with Drysdale
Wide
has his
back
own
look like a
merch.
billboard.
Big Play Ray has his own merch too. So it's not just my merch that you can get a hold to. Hope. And of course,
That's back.
I'm going to be the one to make it, so it doesn't matter. It's all good. It's going to come through me anyway.
And Big Play Ray's YouTube is
Fishing all day with Big Play Ray.
What about TikTok?
I don't know yet. I don't remember.
You posted something on TikTok.
I don't remember right now. Don't be putting me on the spot. I don't remember.
not remember.
I
Remember?
don't remember
He
yet.
don't
I
remember.
remember yet.
It's all good.
I'm old
And
school. I'm
it's
tryna-
Crappie Baits by CMI on TikTok. And looking for me on Facebook, Cummings McCown on Facebook.
Oh, it wasn't back with on YouTube.
Not on YouTube.
My son got my back. He said it wasn't.
My bad. It's,
You getting bad information out there, man. That's fake news.
And we can have
don't
a-
start.
we can have a
Don't
fact
start
check
that.
this guy.
No, Lord.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
So with that being said,
God, man, you see I clean my glasses now. 64 minutes. Oh, Lord.
his glasses look like my windshield
What's
on
up,
my
Tip?
on my goddamn 1500. Tip don't tune in.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Kevin?
Oh
Boy,
Lord.
Kevin Grady. I
Top
missed you when
tier
you was
tip
here
in
for
the house,
Thanksgiving,
y'all.
bro.
So with that being said, we are looking for a name. I got some ideas, but I don't want to throw them out there yet. Uh, so
What we'll do is we'll come up with a couple of names. We'll do
Okay.
a poll,
Okay.
Okay.
and then we'll
Hit me
let
up later,
we'll let the
Zimmerman.
people
Okay.
decide.
Okay, that sounds good.
So what did you say? Crappie minded?
Yeah, crappy minded or crappy mind. What you shaking your head for? What you got? You got a nervous condition?
Spit it out, Cletus.
Yeah, I'm gonna expect it. So what? I say crappy minded, crappy minds.
Crappy minds think alike.
Have a crappy day. I was gonna say with big play rate, but that'd be kind of selfish.
Just a little.
It's all about
Let
what?
me let 'em
It's all
finish.
Just a
about
little
what?
bit.
You know,
Just a
but
little bit.
You know,
So-
it kind of rhyme. I would never know rapper though.
So with this being said, we kind of went long today just because we're having fun. Big time, and it's cool interacting with you guys in real time. And I see some of the names, and I really appreciate you guys continually tuning in, especially on TikTok, on the For Real. So no, I'm not feeding these guys. I told them to bring their own food.
And I'm hungry.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, and I'm
No, he
happy.
didn't.
You didn't tell us to. You told me when I got here.
Well, hey,
I hope you ate because I ain't feeding you.
hey, but did you get told?
That was 4 hours ago.
Did you get told?
I know it's some
After the fact.
I bet I know it's some
well.
crappy in the refrigerator marinating in lemon water.
I bet
I bet I
it is.
know it is.
I bet you gonna have to fight the CFO.
I hold him down. Oh, never mind.
You gotta
Hey,
hold him down.
you gonna have to
Take
fight the
him-
CFO for that crap.
CFO. I ain't trying to mess with her.
It's gonna take him 10 minutes to get up the stairs.
The CFO's up there though. That's what
Hey,
he's saying. He's saying
all I gotta do is say
I-
hooty hoo.
You don't wanna mess with Pam.
And it's on.
you don't want to
Hooty
mess with Pam.
hoo.
Why
She
you
gonna
being-
come down here shooting. I'm telling you.
Just because you scared of her don't mean we gotta be
First
scared.
of all, I am not scared of my
Lies.
significant
Look,
other.
You see how we pause? He didn't even know how to.
I'm just.
He doing
I-
this. I'm not scared of my wife. My wife.
I'm gracefully concerned.
Oh, is that what
Okay.
it's called?
Yes, I know better. at the
He's
end
got a
of the day.
wonderful wife.
Yes, my wife is. Yeah, she's the best.
He upgraded. She downgraded.
He married
She
up.
settled.
What?
Oops, did I say that out loud in front of people? I said that in front of
I
people.
almost cursed on live.
No,
For
you
real.
did. You did. Yeah, you did.
I
think-
almost slid you that package under that hat over there.
Yeah, because that was kind of low. So with that being said, man, remember, you cannot catch them from the couch.
Oh, hold it.
So
hold
what
it.
they do?
Hold on. What's Izzy?
Who is Izzy?
Steven's son. He told
Oh no, not Izzy. Okay,
Yeah, Izzy told me to tell you, you can't catch him from the couch.
that's right.
Tell
So-
him, Izzy.
So remember, you cannot catch them from the couch.
So what am I supposed to do?
Get up, get out, go fishing.
And remember, the best days to go fishing are
What
the
days?
ones that end in Y.
How many days in the wild, Chris?
About 14 of them. Yeah, about 14. What, you don't know that? You don't know? What days you got?
Monday, Tuesday. Is that was 7?
No, dude, you wrong.
Oh, how am I wrong?
Let's do a poll. How many days end in Y? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day, yesterday, today, any day, someday, one day,
You
Hump day.
hump day,
let me
the
tell-
other day.
let me tell
That's
you.
more than,
Let me-
that's more than
let-
14.
let me
I got 15 right there. That's
Hold-
15.
Hold on, let me time you out. So you actually been thinking about that? Or did,
Because he can't freestyle off the top
that
of the
that
dome
wasn't
like
freestyle.
He
That,
rehearsed
that
it.
that was not freestyle. You didn't just pull that out your hind parts just then. You've been putting thought to that.
I've been doing this for a long time. I've known these days for a long time. Go to my videos. Y'all see every time I say every day that ends in Y?
He's been thinking for a long time now.
Longer than I
I've
have.
known this for a long
A
time.
whole lot longer than me. Let the gray hair fool you though.
But
I
one
am
thing
too
you can't
simple.
forget to
What
do
that?
is you gotta get out. You gotta
Get him.
Get on! All right, folks, we out of here. Hey, thank y'all for watching.
I heard your neck in your back.
We
My
got
neck,
yesterday, every day, someday, today. Look at my boy. My boy knows. My son already got it.
Man, everybody need a son like
If
that.
y'all don't
Like,
understand
he covered
the
the six.
tomfoolery
He is covering my six.
that goes on, if we would have started filming,
Tips at Mayday, Heyday, every day.
oh Lord Jesus,
There we go.
Lord
All them
Jesus,
days. There we,
yeah.
see, I didn't even thought about Mayday. That's another one. So that's about 50, bro.
not gonna think of that if you was a general.
Oh, I ain't saying that. Hey, folks, I'm a civilian, and I never been in the service.
Pew pew.
But I get
Shots
to be.
fired.
I could be a general in my own imaginary army
That's right.
until.
In God's army.
I just asked.
You
I
a
just
general
asked
God's
the
army.
question. You know, because
Navy,
he
Army,
he was the general
Army.
of the guy, his band of guys. So I asked him. I was like, "How you outrank all of us, and you ain't never been in the military?"
He was a
Because it's my channel.
He was the general.
It was my channel.
He was a general in them Shack insurance commercials.
So,
Get him,
Shaq, get him!
so with that being said, we really appreciate you guys. So even when you guys can't go fishing, because sometimes we're gonna film from battery power at 7%. Somebody phone finna die that
My
cheap,
battery-
Your
my battery
phone's
on the way
been
out,
doing
too.
that forever.
that
So.
cheap behind Android, but it's all
Tell 'em-
good. So even when you can't go fishing and we're on live and we're on the water and we're fishing, come fishing with us.
That's
We
right.
might teach you something.
Might learn you something.
Might
And
learn
if you
you
got some information, we might learn something too.
Hey, goes both ways. We'll take all the good information you can give us, because we got enough bad. But
You might as well start singing.
All right.
It's so hard.
deuces.
Doses
Say goodbye
to yesterday.
to crappie day.
Look.